Cal, we'll start off. The club held the fans panel last night. How did it go?
It went well, and it has been going well. The fans panel meetings. We obviously like to get feedback from the supporters. Barry Brown's doing a great job as in his role as a SLO and bringing the questions from the supporters to the meetings, and we don't know what they're going to ask, so we try to answer them as best we can, and we know we value them, and they know we value them, and it was discussed last night how for us to do any good, we all need to stick together, and that's in the tough times as well as the good times. So that was relayed back. By all accounts, everyone's giddy and positive and looking forward to the season, but we're realistic and we know it's going to be very, very tough, and we explained that last night. It's going to be a real hard league, and obviously they expect a lot from us with the signings we've made, and we understand that as well, but we know it's going to be a real tough battle, one that we're looking forward to as well. And we assured them, and Gary assured them that the players were training very, very hard, and he was quite impressed with the shape they've come back in and into pre-season. And we've got some blokes in there who's given the real tough training sessions, and something very, very different to what any other players have done before, which hopefully it'll bear the fruits of the season, back end of the season. So we're things are positive, but we must keep our feet on the ground. We all know how heartbreaking it was last season, and we need to take that hurt into the forthcoming season.
On Wednesday, the Dons also completed the signing of Louis Sharif, a player who's played in Super League with Hull Kingston Rovers. Should be a great addition to the squad. Yes,
Gary touched on that also last night, and how he's wanting competition for places, and he's got that now. We still have some players down trialling with us who are working very, very hard to try and gain a contract with us. We did mention there will be some disappointed people, but these players haven't been given a shot, and they need to impress in the pre-season training and maybe get a go in the friendlies, and then it's up to the coaching staff to make a decision on if they want to reward them with a contract. But I'm been led to believe there's a couple in there already in the trialist group who are really putting the hand up to gain a contract, which is great. And Gary, like I said, Gary wants competition for places. He doesn't want anyone thinking that they're an automatic selection. So the more competition you have for each position, and the harder the players will work, and then it's up to them coaches to pick the right players.
A week on Friday is Don's Day, and it's an opportunity for fans to come down, voice their opinions, meet the players, get the new shirts, get the season tickets down here at the Keepmoat Stadium. It should be a great evening from 6:30.
Yeah, well, last season it was tremendous. We were knocked back by the attendance, and we're hoping to double that this season. By all accounts, the phone calls and the people, the information we've already had back. Sounds like it's going to be plenty coming, and why wouldn't they get a chance to meet all the new players? We've had a big turnover of players, so you can get down on the 4th and get mingling and chatting with the new boys, and the new shirts will definitely be here, so they'll be here for Christmas. The season tickets will be here, so they'll also be available to purchase, and we've already had a massive uptake on the season tickets this year. I've said it earlier that, we've done big sales on the season tickets. And with the signings we've made, we're thinking we'll do a lot more for Christmas as well. So, the club is heading in the right direction. I just want to touch a little bit on where I sit at the moment, and I mentioned it to the fans panel last night that the club is in a great place. The Academy Foundation, they had their first win the other night. These boys are full-time here in our Doncaster Sports College through our Doncaster Rugby League Foundation. Now, 6 years ago, I had a dream. I've mentioned it on here. I had a dream about. We had a fans panel, and I says I wanted an academy and all this. Now I could never get it off the ground. While I owned the club with Steve, and just it was difficult, and something I wanted to happen. Now it's happened. So for me, that is the most important thing that the club has ever done. And we had a meeting the other day, and we talked about the pathways now, and we have the Sky Tri for the primary schools. We've discussed now. Then after the Sky Tri, there's the scholarship, and after the scholarship is the academy. So and after the academy is the first team, which we should all be proud of. We should embrace it. Thanks to Club Doncaster, all these building blocks are getting put in place. And in the future, then that leads us to having hopefully a lot of local players, and what that does then, that attracts local companies to sponsor us, or their families to come and watch us. So this will take some time, but what I want to say to people is Doncaster Rugby League Club alongside Club Doncaster is in a very, very good place, and it's something that I'm very, very proud of. And I thank the Liam Scully and Jenna Scully and Jim Lord. I thank them because the Rugby Academy, I went to watch them, and these boys have only been playing not very long, and I was very, very impressed. And I can see a couple of them players in there playing for the Dons in the not too distant future, and that is, I'm not just saying it, I mean that. If they can improve at the rate of Notts have improved over this last 5 weeks, they won their first game on Wednesday, 52-10. The club's in a fantastic position. Why wouldn't you want to come and back this club now? This club is going places. Like I say, we're in a very, very good place. We've got the first team, but my focus can't just be on the first team now. I have to try and the first team become better, and that's where we're at. We've got a plan, but to our fans, we need to embrace the club at the moment and really be proud of the club, because I think it's the first time ever we've had a full-time academy, which that's a massive, massive tick in the box for me, and it's a massive, massive part of this club going forward, which I'm so proud of, and very, very grateful that I've got the vision of, I know where we're going to be, and I just want everyone else and all the fans to buy into this vision and jump on and enjoy the ride.
And just finally, to finish off, Doncaster Rugby League are going to be doing a special Black Friday offer. If you tell us a bit more about
that. Yeah, there's a Black Friday this Friday on all the sales, but we're going to do a Blue Friday, and we're going to sell the 2015 shirts that we've got left for £15. Obviously 2015 and 15 fits lovely, doesn't it? So we're going to sell them on Blue Friday for the Dons. Not many left, so first come, first serve. And then it's on to the 2016 stock, which we're definitely have here next week at the fans panel, meet the players in the Dons Day. So listen, get along next Friday, get to come and see the new boys. I know all the players are looking forward to it, so we just want as many of you to turn up to show that you're behind the boys and behind everything that the club's trying to do. And I'm sure that make these players feel welcome to Doncaster Rugby League. I said last night, we've had a high turnover of players. Massive respect to the players that have left the club, who have been here for 5 or 6 years and done very, very well for us. That we'll always be thankful to them. But we just felt it was time for a little bit of a change around the place, and freshen the joint up, especially after what happened, and we were all hurt, and we needed to change a few things, and we done that. And so let's make these new boys feel welcome, and hopefully that they'll be with us for the next 4, 5, 6 years, like the ones who have left us. And I want to reiterate that. Got a lot of respect for a lot of the players who are gone, and very, very grateful for what they've done for us. But come 2016, it's a new start, new players. Let's welcome them to our club.